Hey guys, what's up? It's iPod Touch Bob, and today I'll be reviewing the Tego Audio Nova portable speakers from Tego Audio. These retail for $39.99 on their website if you want to just buy one, but if you want to buy a 3-set like I have, it is $99 on their website. So I'll leave you a link in the description below where you can check out these speakers and their website, and go possibly purchase some if you like my review and like these speakers. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into the review. Alright, so like we do with all my reviews, we're going to start off by taking a look at actually what comes in the box when you purchase this speaker. I only have one box. I'm not going to do it for all of them because they all come with the same stuff. So I'm just going to unbox one. When you open it up, you just kind of slide this thing off. This is just the cover. You can put that off to the side. And then we have a nice little box underneath right there labeled with Tego Audio and Nova. And then it has this slide out tray right here. And this is where the speaker would normally be, but since it's right there, it's not going to be in the box. So then I just take this tray out right here, and underneath that we're going to get another tray, and then we can see what's actually in the box. So inside of the box we're going to get this little cable right here. Now this is going to be the cable that you're going to use to daisy chain these together and charge them, as well as hook them up to your computer and stuff. So it's got a few different inputs on it. It's got the audio cable right here for the 3.5mm headphone jack. We have a mini USB right here, as you can see. And we also have a full-size USB. So you're going to plug this actually into the speaker right there. You can see that has a USB port on there. Plug that in and then plug this into your computer or like a iPhone charging dock, and then this will charge it. And then the 3.5mm headphone jack can be used to plug in like this and then daisy chain them to your other thing. Alright, so you're going to get that cable right there. You're going to get a quick little user's manual thing that's got all the stuff that you need to know about the Tego Audio Nova speaker. And then finally you're going to get a nice carrying pouch right here that's easy just to slide your Nova in there and keep it secure. I'll put that in there. And then you can just slide like that and you're good to go. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the Nova portable speaker. As you can see on the top, we have our Tego Audio branding right there. And then on the side, also another Nova branding right there. And it has a little thing that says turn to open, which I'll show you in a second. On this side, we have our volume down button right there. You just press the red part of this and it'll turn the volume down. We have a headphone input right here, or output actually. I'll show you in a few minutes. And then we also have our audio up. And then a mini USB input or output, as well as a LED indicator right there. And then we have a power button right here, and if I hold that down, you can see that an LED is now shining right there. And if I just hold it down again, then the LED will turn off. Now on the other side we have just a little hole for the bass, the air to come out of. When this is getting pretty loud, then the air will start coming out of that. On the bottom we have a 3.5mm audio cable. You can just pull this out right here and plug it into your iPod or whatever like that. This is great because it's very portable and it stays in there, so you're not going to have to worry about the wire tangling up or anything like that, since it's always going to be with the speaker. So that's really cool. We also have rubber feet on the bottom so that it doesn't scratch your table. Now what I was saying about the top is if you twist right here, a bass chamber will come out. This is to just extend the bass and make it louder. It's to boost the bass basically, but it sounds pretty good when you open it up like this. The bass gets much louder than when it's like this. But this is sort of standard on most portable speakers like this. They almost all have bass chambers right there, but you'll see my thoughts in a few minutes about how these size up to the competitors. It is $40 for just one, or you can pick all three of these up for $99. But it's a really cool design, and I think it definitely looks really, really snazzy. Alright, so let's talk about some of the specs of these speakers right here. They do feature good specs actually. They're very small. They're about 68.5mm wide, and also tall or whatever, and then 42mm tall. So they're 68.5mm, 68.5mm, and then 42 millimeters when they're closed. When they're open, they're just a tiny bit bigger, but not too much. So you can definitely take these in your bag or luggage whenever you're traveling, or your purse. I guess if you're a girl, you can take this with you also. Now it does feature a lithium-ion battery, so it's got a pretty nice battery in there when you're recharging it. No batteries needed, just one battery on there that you can recharge. And it does take about 2 hours to charge, but with that 2 hours, you're also going to get in about 8 hours of playback time through your iPod or whatever like that. So you're going to get a pretty long listening time. Now on the inside of these, there is a 42 millimeter speaker right underneath that Tego logo. It's about 42 millimeters, and it does produce pretty good sound quality. So these speakers do have really good specs, in my opinion, for their class. Alright, so as you can see right here, I have one of the speakers actually hooked up to my iPod, and I only have one of them hooked up currently right now. The bass chamber is in, and we're going to do a little bit of an audio test right now, so I'm going to hit play on my music, and the volume is all the way up. Alright, now I'm going to extend the bass chamber. And I'm really not sure if you can tell, but the bass just got a whole lot better. It sounds much better when the bass chamber is extended. Just take a listen. Now put it back in, not as good. Alright, so that was just a test with one, but we're going to step it up a bit. So let me just drag these into frame, and I'm going to go ahead and plug this in right there. So basically what you have to do is take the little audio cables from the bottom of each of these and plug them into the next speaker until you have about 3. You can do this with as many as you want, but I just have 3, so that's what I'm going to do it with, and we'll do a test now. Alright, so as you can see, these get really loud. I'm not sure if the microphone even did them justice, but they sound really, really, really good. Like, I mean, they sound really good for being this small, and also only $40. But I'm not sure if you could see when I had all the bass chambers extended, these were actually like shaking, like moving. They were actually moving towards each other, which was pretty cool. But I do have to say, these get really, really loud. They get louder than my bookshelf speakers that I have, and they sound a little bit better also. Like when they're daisy chained together. When one of them is hooked up, it doesn't get as loud, but it still gets pretty loud, and it does sound good. I do think they don't sound as good without the bass chamber being extended. That's just my opinion. But I think that these are very, very solid speakers for only $40 for one of them, or you can get the whole thing for $100. That's a little pricey. I do have to say that's a little bit pricey, but I think that these are a great buy because they have great audio quality, and they're very portable, so you can take them on the go with you wherever you want to go. So I would definitely recommend them to anyone who's looking for portable speakers to purchase.